no discharge in the war.
Do not let him in.
Do not be deceived.
He is here. Cover your eyes. Cover your ears. Do not stop. He will catch you.
Mankind has and always will be the reason for their own downfall. This is the message being conveyed in this incredibly unnerving Instagram account, an account that goes by the name of Unearthly.AI, which began uploading this analog horror mini-series onto their account fairly recently. The first video posted back in January of 2025. And needless to say, the videos that can be found on this account are pretty creepy.
Bro, I will not sugarcoat our current situation. We are on the cusp of war.
I am also aware that this analog horror series is a little bit controversial because of the use of AI generated images. However, I feel like this is a very specific use case in which the AI generated images are directly tying into the story that's being conveyed in these videos, which features an entity created by humans in their conquest for power. Hey everyone, it's Wildman. I hope you are doing well, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at an analog horror series created by an account on Instagram called Unearthly.AI. But before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video and commenting bruh as usual, because all these things really do help me out a lot. So if you could do them, that would be great. So diving right into the Instagram account, within the first video it features this terrifying monologue from the AI generated entity delivering the following message from beyond the cosmos. Within its monologue, it details 8 steps to successfully cage an angel, and I will be playing the video in its entirety because I feel like it is crucial to listen to the entire thing.
To cage an angel. Step 1. Exploit your planet's resources. Step 2. Exterminate the wildlife. Step 3. Watch your species fall into disarray. Step 4. You are now on the brink of extinction. Pray, pray, pray. Step 5. Watch the divine messenger descend onto your world. Step 6. They want to help you use their kindness. Strap them into your angel engine. Step 7. Siphon their energy. Perform miracles. Step 8. Return your planet to its former glory. Prophet.
So within this video, it features this message from an otherworldly entity revealing its plan for humanity, which is a step-by-step progressional sort of guide of the downfall of humans, starting things off by exploiting the planet's resources, destroying all natural wildlife, and step 3 pretty much comes into fruition as a direct result from the first 2 steps, which is humanity becoming divided, falling into disarray, and the only thing they'll think to do at the point of no return is to pray. Every religion will begin praying for the exact same thing, which is salvation, and only then, on the brink of extinction, will the divine angel reveal itself to the people of Earth. However, this isn't the salvation the angel hoped to deliver, because as per the instructions of the entity, the goal is to trap the angel and hook them up to a machine called the Angel Machine, an engine designed specifically with the intent of draining the angel of its life force, turning this energy into miracles which humanity will use for their own personal gain. The energy would be used to restore the planet to its former glory. And then the final line is delivered, which is profit. Now, as far as what I believe this entity to be at this point in the series, I feel like this entity was created by humans, sort of this supercomputer created to answer all of humanity's problems. And the main reason that this entity was created was to find other ways to make humans more profit. Because based on how this video is set up, it did give me the impression that a powerful figure is asking these questions to the AI entity, seeking even more power than they already have. They're searching for something that surpasses the powers of wealth. They're now looking for cosmic power. And when asked how this power can be obtained, the AI answers with this step-by-step guide on how to cage an angel. Now all they have to do is execute the plan.
How to find the angel engine. Step 1.
In this video, the entity is telling the person asking how to find the angel engine, once again providing a step-by-step plan.
Journey to the Holy Land. Step 2. Search the desolate terrain for the great thorns. Step 3. Step into the burial site. Step 4. Look upon me, look upon me, look upon me. Release me, your wage will be plentiful.
And so in this video, it does call back to the angel engine, which was mentioned in the last video, which will be used to capture the angel, to harvest their energy to create man-made miracles. But in this video, the entity that's speaking to us isn't the same one from the previous video. This entity telling the human that the angel engine resides in the Holy Land, saying, quote, "The land now desolate and forgotten." The final step that the entity gives the human is to release the angel engine from its tomb and to look upon the entity. Its final words to you are that your wages from releasing him will be plentiful.
Do not let him in.
Do not be deceived.
He is not your friend.
He has no.
In this third video, we are met with both entities, both of them telling you not to trust the other. However, it's up to you to decide who you believe. Both of them telling you all of the terrible things about the other, while the other rebuttals with the same claims of falsehood.
Not let him in.
Do not be deceived.
He is not your friend.
He has no friends.
Be not afraid
He comes but to deceive.
to lead you astray.
He will be here soon.
And while the video plays, we can see the steps from the first video already in motion. The wildlife is being exterminated and the people are divided, as showcased with the soldiers. We can also get a glimpse of what appear to be politicians shaking hands, though their skin is not human. The final frame we see is of a person sitting on their knees, having been damaged beyond repair, their back completely open.
Will be here soon. Find me.
Find me.
Find me.
I will help you.
So at this point in the series, the motions of the angel's plan are already in place. The wildlife is gone and the people are divided. And the next step in the plan is for people to begin praying as a result of their soon-to-be damnation. This is when the angel will come down. Now, if we are to make comparisons to Christianity, which I feel like this series is heavily pulling from, one of these entities is lying, if not both of them, and it seems like the world is already experiencing the rapture, which according to the Christian Bible states, the rapture is an eschatological position held by some Christians, particularly those of American evangelicalism, consisting of an end-time event when all dead Christian believers will be resurrected and joined with Christians who are still alive. Together will rise, quote, in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And based off of the events already happening in the series, it seems like the rapture has already begun. Another quote that backs this claim up as well states, since Christians will be raptured before the beginning of the tribulation, we who are alive during the church age will not see the Antichrist rise to power. It is possible that we see him on the world stage, but we will not recognize him as the beast, because he will not yet have made his move toward world domination. One of these entities is the Antichrist.
Help me.
We ran every test in the book on this guy here, and the results are incredible. There doesn't seem to be a limit to its energy output. Meaning, if our current results are anything to go off of, we could power the whole world for millennia.
In this next episode, the plan foretold in the first episode has finally come into fruition, and humans have successfully been able to capture the Angel. In this video, we can see the Angel already hooked up to the Angel engine, the Angel pleading for help, begging to be released. However, before the scientist conducting the tests on the Angel can finish, the footage cuts out and brings us to this emergency alert system. Quote, listen carefully and follow all instructions. National security is at stake. There is also another entity in the frame as well, who appears to be wanting to free the Angel, perhaps another one of its kind. When the emergency service announcement starts, it's the President of the United States addressing the citizens of not only the country, but the world. But there is something off about him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen to me.
I am standing before you on this day as a man, a husband, a father, as your president, but most importantly, as a citizen of this country.
He is not from Earth.
I will not sugarcoat our current situation. We are on the cusp of war.
Your species will die.
This is not a test, this is not a joke. It is unfortunately the truth.
Your species will fall.
As we speak, our enemies are readying their nuclear arsenal.
The sky will burn.
The president details how there is about to be complete nuclear warfare coming very soon, essentially telling the world that this is it. But there is something off about the president because their face is completely cutting out, revealing the true face hiding behind the facade of a man they're presenting to be. This is not a human. And again, if we are to refer back to the roots in Christianity, which I feel like this series is taking inspiration from, this could be the Antichrist, as they are prophesied to rise to power in the world and have the power to do anything they want, including capturing an angel and using it for endless power.
Listen to me. You are in great danger. I have traversed the gulf of time to bring you this message. He is not I. You do not possess the means to restrain him. He will break free. He will destroy you. Do not let him in.
The following episode is a message from the cosmic entity which was featured in the first episode, in which it states that it has traversed the gulf of time to warn humanity of what they are doing, referring to the capturing of the angel, which cannot be good. The tape then cuts to a broadcast of a news reporting regarding the angel that has been captured and is currently being tested on. The caption stating, "Do angels deserve human rights?" Within the report, the reporter states how the testing on the angel has proven to be successful.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We have encountered some technical issues. They call it the Second Tower of Babel, but will the mega complex standing behind me really spell doom for humanity, or will it catapult our species into the future? The testing ground, housing a total of 200,000 workers, has been erected here in the Negev desert. With the goal of testing a new state-of-the-art technology, scientists have dubbed the Angel Engine.
This is some really amazing stuff. Not only has this technology solved essentially all our energy problems, but we are now very close to cracking the process behind the production of artificial miracles. It might be too early to tell at this moment, but if we figure it out, this may very well be the greatest invention in the history of mankind.
Says the project's director, Dr. Jeff Ernstman. It is clear that such a technology, if used correctly, could do much good in the world. But in recent weeks, millions of people have flocked online to voice their concern and disapproval as reports suggest an actual sentient angel had been trapped inside the machine. We have secured an exclusive interview with Dr. Ernstman, hoping to find out more about this miracle machine and its maker.
This interview directly flowing into the next video titled Register on AngelEngineInitiative.org. This URL also does lead to an external site that continues the ongoing story, but we'll take a look at the site after we cover this video. In the video, it starts off with this person sitting inside of what appears to be a cell block of sorts. Their eyes completely bulging out of their skull. Their arms are missing as well. In fact, their entire body appears to be deteriorating. The further the camera zooms out, the more we can see the fatal state that their body is in. But then the video quickly shifts to this monologue from a student who received another bad grade on their exam, to which Dr. Geoff Ernstman chimes in for a word of advice.
At this rate, I'll never get into a good college.
Don't be so sure about that, kid.
World-renowned scientist and director of the Miracle Machine Initiative, Dr. Jeff Ernstman.
Yours truly. What if I told you there was a way to get a great education despite your bad grades?
That sounds amazing. What do I need to do?
It is really easy. All you have to do is head on over to AngelEngineInitiative.org and sign up to become a volunteer.
Thank you, Dr. Ernstman. I'll go sign up right away.
No problem, kiddo. Go make our country proud.
However, as soon as the advert concludes, we are shown the grim reality of what signing up to be a volunteer for Dr. Geoff really meant.
And there goes another test subject. Well, what can you do?
So going into the link that was provided within this video, that being the AngelEngineInitiative.org, it leads us to this external site which gives us a lot of information on the actual lore. Because going to the site, the first thing you'll see is a statement which says, "Sign up, be a hero," followed by, "In this fast-paced world, change is a daily occurrence, and as we, as a species, step into the future, new obstacles and challenges will arise. As humans, we possess a plethora of tools with which we can confront obstacles. To best prepare ourselves for this future, we believe it is of the utmost importance that our scientific progress can keep pace with these challenges. Here at the Angel Engine Initiative, we are working around the clock to further scientific progress, and there is a way you can help us too. Become a research patient today and help us build a better future." Below this statement, there are also 2 entry lines required to become a research patient. All you need is a name and email. And of course, I did sign up, although I didn't get anything back. I think it's just for show. On the website's mission statement, it says, "I would like to thank you for signing up to our Angel Engine initiative. The past few months have been riddled with doubt and uncertainties, and whispers of my ineptitude to fill such an important position have been making the rounds. Let me reassure you this. At no point in time have I or the members of the board doubted my ability to carry out this office. In fact, I firmly believe to be the best for this job, precisely because I am that I am. Do not be dismayed. Big things are coming. Dr. Geoff Ernstman."
How to survive in the Holy Land.
In this episode, we are revisited by the entity that was telling us where to find the Angel Engine, and in this one, it instructs us on how to survive in the Holy Land. Within the instructions, you are to bring food and water, as there will be none there. But more importantly, you are not to let the Forgotten find you, the creature that guards the Holy Land, as they do not take kindly to foreigners. You are then told the other things to look out for when traversing the land, including to not look at the sky, as it will melt your eyes.
Step 3. Do not look at the sky. Your eyes, they will melt.
However, the most terrifying part of the video is when the entity tells you to stay away from one called the Deceiver.
He is here. Cover your eyes. Cover your ears. Do not stop. He will catch you.
I see you.
Do not listen. Do not believe. The deceiver cannot harm your soul. He would never allow it.
This was the entity telling the truth, and this is the Deceiver. In fact, in the following episode, it is revealed that this entity is actually the captured angel. Having been sucked of all of its life force, it now has the form of a corrupted spirit, broken down so much to the point that they are unrecognizable from their original form.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you.
In this episode, it acts more so as a filler, as the creator states that they are currently on vacation, and this is more so to bridge the gap, so it's not really a full part, but I did want to include it anyway. In the video, we are shown the angel repeating the phrase "boots" over and over again in this very creepy tone. Following this, we are shown the downfall of humanity and the monster the scientists have turned the angel into.
Moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching him. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boom, 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 boom. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
The will of the angel is completely broken, as their mission to save humanity has been tainted by the ignorance of humans. Instead of accepting kindness from the otherworldly being, they see the angel's kindness as weakness. Weakness they can use to benefit their own personal gain. And this couldn't be more apparent than it is in the final episode.
Love you.
We have ran a plethora of tests on the angel, and from our results, it appears to be hyper-intelligent.
In this final episode, there is no title, and this is pretty much the last one that's up to date on the account as of now. It starts off incredibly bleak as the angel held in captivity tells you that they love you.
I love you.
Before they are cut off by Dr. Geoff Ernstman, who gives his thoughts on the angel.
We have ran a plethora of tests on the angel, and from our results, it appears to be hyper-intelligent. So far, any attempts of measuring the full extent of its intellect have yielded less than ideal results, as the subject seems to exceed the limits of all available tests.
The angel begs for the scientist not to hurt them, but Dr. Geoff ignores their request at mercy and instead moves forward with the demonstration. The demonstration is to show the full extent of the power being harvested from the angel.
Save me?
No. Though it speaks rarely, we have been able to exchange a few words with the subject. It answers to the name of Uriel. I will now demonstrate the capabilities of the angel engine.
Don't hurt me.
Could you pan a bit to the right? This young man here had the misfortune of ending up on the wrong side of a work mishap here in our second Tower of Babel. 1 year ago, there would have been nothing we could have done for him. But now, well, see for yourself. This young boy has been declared clinically dead over 24 hours ago, and yet the machine will return him to full health within little more than a few...
Also, something mentioned to us in this video is the name of the angel, which goes by the name of Uriel. The angel Uriel, who is kind of mentioned in some religious texts. While Uriel isn't mentioned in canonical religious texts from the world's major religions, he is mentioned significantly in major religious apocryphal texts. Apocryphal texts are religious works that were included in some early versions of the Bible, but today they are considered to be secondary in importance to the scripture of the Old and New Testaments. The Book of Enoch, part of the Jewish and Christian Apocrypha, describes Uriel as one of the 7 archangels who preside over the world. Uriel warns the prophet Noah about the upcoming flood in Enoch chapter 10. In Enoch chapters 19 and 21, Uriel reveals that the fallen angels who rebelled against God will be judged and shows Enoch a vision of where they are bound until the infinite number of the days of their crimes to be completed. Bound until the infinite number of the days of their crimes be completed. The final post that's on the channel, at least as of now, is this Rewired magazine which details, quote, the success of Dr. Geoff Ernstman, who is now labeled as the founder of Unlimited Energy and now the creator of all cures of the world's sicknesses. In the magazine it states, Geoff Ernstman first burst onto the scene of the scientific community in his early 20s, when he became the youngest ever recipient of a Nobel Prize in Chemistry at the age of 25. It seemed he was destined to be one of the scientific world's brightest stars. Quote, I'm here to bring this world into the future, he proudly proclaimed as he accepted the award. A bold statement, especially by a man whose brain has only recently stopped growing. Nonetheless, many of the greatest minds on this planet have looked on in awe, believing every word the young man had uttered. But soon the spotlight which had been shone onto the young star grew dimmer, as Ernstman found himself unstable to reconnect to his previous success. Just like that, the man who was once considered to be the future of science was swallowed into total obscurity. It was only this year, almost 2 decades after winning his first Nobel Prize, that the genius doctor reemerged from the limbo of scientific unimportance and reminded us of the promise he made all those years ago. Ernstman had returned, and this time with an invention he described as the most important in the history of mankind, a miracle machine that seemingly turned your overt wishes into reality. In the months following this announcement, Ernstman seems to be the subject of every international headline. Within a matter of days, the once forgotten genius had been transformed into the most famous man on the planet. However, not everything was as it seemed, and the newfound success came not without its fair share of negative repercussions. Once it was revealed that the Angel engine, as the doctor had dubbed his new invention, was using a real sentient angel caged within the machine to make its miracles possible, many began to criticize the project. Some began raising moral and ethical questions, while others started discrediting the doctor's work, stating the angel would be the only reason for his success. In a recent news update on the project's official website, www.angelengineinitiative.org, Ernstman spoke out. Ernstman spoke out about these criticisms, seemingly hinting at a new invention that will silence all his naysayers. "Dismay not, big things are coming," he told his followers. As word spread that Dr. Ernstman had agreed to an exclusive interview with National News, we can only hope that more information will be revealed soon. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and theories on this series. Do you think the Angel Uriel will be released? And if so, will they end up taking vengeance on humanity? Or if not, specifically Dr. Geoff Ernstman? Or will the Angel show forgiveness? I kind of hope that he doesn't. And yeah, be sure to check out the original creator. I'll have them linked down below as well. And if you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment brah, as that would help me out a lot. And I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my beautiful channel members, as well as my ultimate tiers, Kareem Adiano and Alejandra from the Tower. If you do want early access to videos, it's only $1.99. You get your name right here, so that's pretty cool. And if you want to just send a donation to the channel, that would help me out a lot. I will have that linked below as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'll see you later. Bye. I love ya.